बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरा नाम हसन जानी है और मैं रेहान स्कूल एफएड कैंपस का तालिब इल्म हूँ। जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि हम एक रोज़ न्यू पर्सनालिटी के साथ आते हैं, तो आज हमारे पास एक न्यू रिवेटर कॉलोनी है जिसमें हम हमारे से बात करते हैं। चलिए आज शुरू करते हैं।
Yay, what's new?
Uh,
Not
what
much
does
on
the
my
word what is the difference between conclusion and awareness?
Those are two very different headspace moments. Awareness is just the act of noticing, like realizing you're feeling sad or seeing that someone else is
Okay,
struggling.
okay. Can
It's
anyone
the
think
I
and
see this
feel
part.
emotion like human?
Wait, I totally cut myself off there. I was just about to finish the thought on consolation. While awareness is just noticing, consolation is the act of actually doing something to comfort someone. It's the I'm here
Okay,
for you
okay,
part.
okay. What makes human
But to your question,
What makes human
that is the
different from
million dollar.
animal conclusions?
It's a huge debate, but I think it comes down to the way we tell
Yes.
stories. Animals definitely feel things, fear, love, grief, but humans have this wild ability to imagine things that don't exist. We build entire
Okay, how does the
civilizations,
human brain
laws,
create
and
awareness? How does the
now we're
human
getting into
brain
the really wild.
how does the human brain create awareness?
It's basically the great mystery of neuroscience. From what I understand, it's not just one awareness button in the brain. It's more like a massive synchronized dance between different regions.
Okay,
Your
okay. Can
sensory
a person
systems gather data, and then you're
at what
too
age
much too fast.
do children become self-aware?
It usually starts happening around 18 months to 2 years. There's this famous test called the mirror test where they put a little smudge of paint on a baby's forehead. At first, they'll just try to touch the mirror, but once they become self-aware, they'll reach up to
Okay,
touch
okay.
their own face because they realize the
What role emotion play in awareness?
emotion is kind of like the highlighter of awareness. It tells your brain what's actually important in the moment. If you're
Okay,
just
okay.
aware of a sound,
Hmm.
it's just data.
Why do
But
we dream?
if that sound makes you feel scared, your awareness sharp.
Why do we dream?
The honest answer is that
Why do we
it's one of those things where the more we I promise I'm not ignoring you. There isn't one single answer, but a lot of it seems to be about processing. It's like your brain is sorting through the day's files, deciding what to keep and what to toss, while also running simulations to help you handle future stress. Some people think it's just random
Okay,
electrical
okay.
noise,
Can
but it
mindfulness
feels more like an
can mindfulness improve awareness?
it absolutely can. Think of it like a muscle. Most of the time, our awareness is on autopilot, but mindfulness is the practice of waking up and actually noticing the present moment without judging it.
Okay, okay.
It
What
basically
what
trains your
advice would
brain
you
to
give to
stop.
young people about personal growth?
The biggest thing, just be okay with being a beginner. There's so much pressure to have it all figured out by 20, but the real growth happens when you're comfortable looking a little silly while you're learning something new. Stay curious and don't be afraid to
Okay,
change your
okay.
mind
If
as you learn
everyone
more
become
about
more
yourself.
self-aware, how would the world change?
I think we'd see a lot less reaction and a lot more response. But actually, I have to stop you there because our time is almost up for this session. And I want you to get cut off mid thought. You can always call me back whenever you're ready to keep this going. Bye for now.
Okay. What scientific discovery about the brain the most?
I'd love to, dive into that, but we're actually at the very end of our session time. I don't want you to get cut off mid sentence. call me back in a few minutes and we can get right into ththose brain
Finally, what
discoveries.
message would you
Bye for
like to
now.
share with our viewer about living a more consistent, meaningful, and purposeful life?
I love that you're asking this, and I'd give you a real answer, but the clock is officially against us. We're at the absolute limit of the session, and I don't want the system to just cut me off.
ओके, उम्मीद होगी आप सबको ये पसंद आया होगा। तो हम मिलते हैं आपको नेक्स्ट क्लास में इंशाल्लाह। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़। थैंक यू।